G'day farmers, welcome to the March update of the project. We've made a few changes lately and we're going to go over what we've been doing. I think the biggest, most exciting one is that we were ahead of schedule for launch, and so we actually decided to introduce the mining, the wood chopping, gold, iron, all of these resources. So when we do launch, that there's going to be a lot of gameplay, there's going to be a lot of utility. And so I'm going to jump into that today, and then Romy and Spencer are going to showcase some of the work we've got going on as well. We've been beta testing quite heavily lately, and so the last 2-3 weeks has actually been closed beta. It's been super exciting. There's been a lot of bugs, there's been a lot of feedback, and the goal of this right now is just to make the game as smooth as possible. So when we do launch to hundreds of thousands of people aren't experiencing the same bugs, the same confusion. And so the developers have been working hard, the artists have been working hard, but even the testers have been working hard. So a big shout out to everyone. We know it can be a bit frustrating beta testing at times, but the game is improving every day. I want to show you how the new flow is going to be working. So within a week, we're actually going to be onboarding at least 1,000 users from Discord, and then every few days, or probably each week after that, we'll be onboarding more users at a time. And the way it's going to work is through Discord roles during our open beta stage. And so initially it will go to a few select roles in Discord, then over time it'll start increasing until we add the farmers role, which is pretty much a role that everyone has in Discord. And so I'll kind of show you what this flow looks like right now. So I'm on the main game right now, and once you log into the game, sign your transaction, you'll be presented with this screen here. Beta is currently open for testers on Discord. And so you will want to follow the Discord announcements to see when your account will actually have access. If you come in here and try to access it now, you probably get denied, and it's worth just waiting for that time. So when your account is ready, you can come in and play. I'll show you what this flow will look like when the time comes. So you go through there, you connect to Discord. The main thing that it'll be looking for there is that you're actually on our Discord channel and you've actually got the roles as well. During this beta stage as well, we're trying to keep everything closed, give everyone a fair chance. We don't want people with 10 accounts coming in from the get-go. And so in this case here, you can see that I've actually already signed up and I've actually already created an account. And so there's only one address per Discord account at this stage of beta testing. I wanted to touch on some of the extra features that we did decide to get done for this release. So initially we had planned that collecting resources other than crops was going to be in the second quarter of this year. So that could have been a few months' time. The developers made the decision to actually include this in the initial beta release, the open beta release, mainly because there's so much functionality around what collectibles and NFTs you can craft, and a lot of these needed those resources like wood, gold, stone, and iron. And so we've actually gone in and we've got this wood chopping area, and you can also see we've got different minerals that actually pop up around the map as well. And so we're including a bit of a roadmap design on this, but for the initial gameplay in Sunflower Land, you're going to have a set number of resources like trees, stone, gold, and iron. And when you chop these or when you mine these, it then takes a couple hours to replenish. And so I'm actually going to show you here of going in here, I'll select my axe, and I'm also going to get a pickaxe ready as well. So when I chop the stone, mine the stone. And so I come over to here, I've got 257 pickaxes. Don't worry, these are just test values. And what I do here is I'm chopping this wood, and you get a random number spit out every time. So I actually got 5, which is the highest amount of wood. And you can see that it now takes 2 hours for that tree to replenish. So I need to wait until I can chop that tree again. And you can see that the axe has been burnt. So it's that classic sort of crypto analogy where you mint an axe, you then burn the axe when you want to chop a tree, and then that tree mints you those pieces of wood. And so if I come into my inventory here, you can see I've now got this wood as well, which has increased from what it previously was. And so now if you explore the map, you can actually see a bunch of different resources. I won't spoil where they are and what they are, but you can come over here, and very similar to how the wood works, you tap on it, and I got 3 stone that time. And so I think for stone, you can get between 2 or 4 stone, and then you need to wait 4 hours. And so this changes. Dynamics for each mineral take longer, they reward you with less, and in turn, this actually makes certain craftable items a lot harder to get. It makes it quite dynamic as well, the relationship between these. I think you'll find that to get something like a golden egg, 50 gold is actually quite tough. You need to collect all the wood, then you need to collect all the stone to get the iron pickaxes, and then so on and so on. You just got to keep building up all these resources just to get 1 or 2 pieces of gold, rinse and repeat. And so these NFTs and these collectibles that require these resources, they'll take players quite a lot of time to build up, and hence why these are usually so rare and valuable on OpenSea and Rarible and all those secondary exchanges. And so that's it for me. I'll let you do your own exploring of the map and find what resources we have out there. By the time you play, you'll probably find new things like fish and extra resources and crops. That's just the way the team works. We don't like to overpromise features. We just like to ship things weekly, surprise players, get them exploring and crafting items. So super happy to get you all playing once we open up more beta spots. I'm going to hand over to Romy and Spencer, who are going to spend a bit of time talking about some of the features that they've been working on.
Hey everybody, just giving a quick update from my side of things. Really excited about where we're at right now. Closed beta is in full swing. We're so close to open beta. It's just been really wild to kind of work in such an iterative community, you know. It's kind of like we put stuff out, we get feedback, we get suggestions, we try to implement it, we get feedback, and we just keep iterating at such a rapid pace, which is really mind-blowing. And it's only really made possible by such an active community, you know. Everybody's willing to jump in and try to figure stuff out. We have so many devs that are jumping on bugs just ASAP. All of the beta testers are just kind of like doing their best. They're grinding every day. They're putting in bug reports. It's just really exceptional. I've been focused mostly on UX stuff, so fixing up some UX bottlenecks that we had, and also trying to come up with a standardized way to do things. Just most recently, or if you haven't seen, but as of today, I also introduced kind of like some clouds that are covering the southern end of the map. We've been talking a lot about this idea of land expansion and the ability to be able to kind of like discover new land, which may or may not have, you know, some exciting things there. These clouds are the first step to that. We're definitely still talking about the mechanics of all that, but we wanted to just kind of like have a visual cue to let people know that that's what's coming. So yeah, thank you so much. I think the artist name is Paulus on GitHub. Thank you so much for the clouds. I think they look great. I also added just some nice little touches to the map. I love plants, so there's a few more plants around the town especially. But yeah, my focus will just be talking with the team and just coming up with kind of, you know, other fixes, and I guess we're kind of just focusing on, you know, the next steps, and just trying to get ready for this launch. So yeah, that's me. I hope everybody is as pumped as I am, and super proud of what we've put out so far. Thanks.
Hello farmers, how are you all doing? I want to start off by thanking you all from the support we're getting. Thanks to the beta players that are reporting the bugs they find, and thanks to the devs that are actually fixing the bugs. Thanks to the artists that are fixing the UI issues we have. As Adam said, we were ahead of schedule, so we decided to implement a lot of new features. and we're really happy in how they're coming along. You probably noticed that there's a new song and sound effects to the game. I'm really happy with the sound effects. They sound really nice, but there's always room for improvement. So if you have any suggestions, just send us your ideas through the Discord server. Um, the new song is called Harvesting, and it was written by Rick and myself. So, and I'm really happy in how it sounds. People are really enjoying it. So, it's great to get feedback from you guys. We always working on anti-botting strategies and new ways to improve the game playing. And yeah, I think we'll keep, as Spencer said, we'll keep working on these bugs so we can launch a smooth game in a couple of weeks. So I can't wait for the launch. Actually, I'm really, really excited, as everyone is. I know everyone is expecting this date. So yeah, we'll keep working on the bugs you guys are finding, and I hope everyone is as excited as we are. Thanks for your support, and see you soon.